July 8th, college football is right around the corner, and it's that time of the year when Big Sky media members and beat writers across the league are voting on the preseason all-conference team, including this Idaho beat writer. In this commentary, I will be taking a look at some of the best talent in the Big Sky Conference and include some of the top players that will be on my voting ballot for the preseason. Offensive side of the ball. My vote for preseason offensive MVP and one of my picks for the running backs will go to reigning Big Sky Conference Offensive Player of the Year Eli Gilman. I don't think the Montana running back has much more to prove. He is a dominant force. He's proven it. Gilman won the Jerry Rice Award in 2023, named to the best freshman football player in the FCS. Last year, he led the Big Sky in rushing attempts, 250. Rushing yards, 1,540. Rushing touchdowns, 21, and average rushing yards per game, 102.7. Gilman had more than 300 yards more than the second highest rusher, Rodney Hammond Jr. of Sacramento State. Gilman also had 5 more touchdowns than the second most, Montana State's Justin Lamson with 16. Gilman is one of the best players, if not the best player, in the Big Sky. Samuel Bata Jr. of UC Davis will receive one of my votes in the wide receiver slot. Batu will be hurt a bit by the departure of his former quarterback Caden Pinnock, the 2025 Big Sky Freshman of the Year who left for Washington State. But his production is hard to argue with. Last season, Bata caught 70 balls for a conference-leading 1,169 yards and 11 touchdowns. Batu averaged 89.9 yards per game and 16.7 yards per reception, and was named to the All-Big Sky first-team offense. With transfer quarterback Jackson Collick coming in from Minnesota, I don't imagine Bata's production will dip too dramatically. Now here's a point of contention. Do I go off of how they looked last year, or do I go with my gut a little bit and choose based on a player's perceived potential? Let me lay it out. The conundrum comes in the quarterback position. Montana's Keely Ayat was terrific last year, leading the league in attempts, 470, passing yards, 4,070, and passing TDs, 33, while also rushing for 8 touchdowns. He also threw 9 interceptions. Ayat was on the first-team offense as the quarterback for a reason. At the same time, what I saw from Idaho quarterback Joshua Wood was a very high ceiling. He finished the season with 260 attempts for 1,898 passing yards with 14 passing TDs and 5 picks. He also was the Vandals' leading rusher with 86 carries for 589 yards and 7 touchdowns. Also, Wood spent some time out due to an injury last season, so that doesn't help his overall stats. He is an explosive athlete who can be a game-wrecker, someone who I think I could put my faith in to lead an energetic offense with many explosive plays, which Idaho will be running in 2026. I haven't made my decision yet. I am leaning toward Ayat, but I would not feel bad at all if I chose Wood. Defensive side of the ball. My choice for preseason defensive MVP will be Montana State defensive back Caden Dowler. Dowler won Big Sky Conference Defensive Player of the Year last year. The safety had 91 tackles, 6.5 tackles for loss, 6 interceptions, 4 pass breakups, 1 sack and 2 forced fumbles. A safety bringing that much value to your team is rare, and that's exactly why Dowler will get my vote in both the MVP and defensive back categories. He helped lead the charge for the best defense in the Big Sky, allowing just 19 points per game in 2025. Along with Dowler was Bobcats linebacker Cole Taylor. Taylor had 107 tackles, 7.5 tackles for loss, 2 interceptions, 1 forced fumble and 1 fumble recovery. Taylor will receive one of my 5 picks for the linebacker choices. That defense was top-notch in all of the FCS and led MSU to its first national championship in over 40 years, partly because of those 2 players. Finally, another easy choice feels like Cal Poly's Mikey D'Amato. D'Amato was a unanimous pick to the first-team defense last year and collected 137 tackles, 8.5 tackles for loss, 6 sacks, 1 interception and 2 pass breakups. On an otherwise lackluster Cal Poly defense, D'Amato was a shining light. There should be no reason his production should slow. Junt can be reached at 208-848-2258. Tjunt@lmtribune.com or on X at Trevor Junt.